Hey there folks, and welcome back to our channel. Get ready to deep dive into the exhilarating world of the Die Hard series, and more specifically, an unexpected twist that might just turn everything you thought you knew about our beloved hero, John McClane, upside down. If you're a fan of the action movie era of the 80s and 90s, you'll certainly remember the three giants who dominated the scene: Arnold Schwarzenegger, Sylvester Stallone, and of course, Bruce Willis. Arnold and Stallone, with their intimidating muscular physiques, were like superheroes leaping straight out from the pages of a comic book. In contrast, Willis was the relatable, everyday guy, someone who you'd meet at the local supermarket, yet it's his man-next-door character John McClane in the Die Hard franchise that truly won our hearts. But what if there's a dark alternate ending to the third Die Hard film, which paints McClane in a whole different light? It's time to unfold the surprising story. McClane, the unusual action hero. Unlike most action heroes, John McClane was a man of the people. He wasn't a lethal trained assassin or a genetically modified superhuman. He was a simple cop who had a knack for being in the wrong place at the wrong time. He was an ordinary guy, stuck in a rocky marriage, whose ultimate goal was to return home to his kids. The transformation to a tough guy was not by choice, but by necessity. When villains threatened his family or endangered the public, McClane had no choice but to fight back. This was his last resort, his reluctant plunge into action, not because he reveled in the thrill of it, but because it was his duty. Sure, McClane didn't shy away from dealing with the bad guys when needed, but it wasn't the act of killing he enjoyed. It was the relief of defeating evil. Die Hard with a Vengeance, the expected ending. 5 years after Die Hard 2, the franchise sprung back to life with Die Hard with a Vengeance. This 1995 hit brought back the dynamic duo of director John McTiernan and Bruce Willis, throwing into the mix a brand new sidekick, Zeus. This third film took a bold leap, leaving behind the confines of a building or an airport and playing out in the vibrant city of New York. This time, McClane is set up against Simon, a cold-hearted terrorist who plants bombs across the city as a cover-up for his real plan to rob the Federal Reserve Bank of New York. Despite Simon's relentless targeting, McClane with his street-smart wit and sheer physical endurance remains hot on Simon's trail. The usual ending of the movie sees Simon escaping in a helicopter, but McClane with his quick thinking shoots a nearby cable, causing the helicopter to crash. And so, we have our beloved ending, the hero's victory over the villain. However, there's an alternate ending, which paints a much darker picture. The chilling alternate ending. Now let's move to the chilling alternate ending of Die Hard with a Vengeance. The ending takes us down a path where Simon actually succeeds in his heist and escapes. Here, we find Simon leisurely enjoying a drink in an upscale restaurant. As he sips his drink, in walks McClane. As they engage in a tense conversation, McClane reveals he has tracked Simon down. He places a package on the table, which opens to reveal a Chinese rocket launcher. McClane proposes a deadly game. Answer the questions right, or pull the trigger. After a series of correct answers, Simon finally answers incorrectly. He's forced to pull the trigger and ends up guessing wrong, leading to his own death. While this ending might seem exciting for its unpredictability, it's quite unsettling and off-brand for the character we've come to know and love. This portrayal of McClane shows a man not driven by duty or necessity, but one seemingly tormented and pushed to the brink of sanity. He seems indifferent to his own life or death, willing to engage in a lethal game of chance. This McClane is ruthless and shows a disturbing level of detachment during the act of killing. It's an ending fit for a Stallone or Schwarzenegger character, but certainly not for our beloved McClane. The McClane we know would have reported Simon to the authorities the moment he tracked him down, and if necessary, he would have gone in himself to apprehend Simon. This dark, alternate ending distorts the image of McClane we've come to respect and admire, transforming him into a cold-blooded killer. It's clear why director John McTiernan decided to go with the original ending, preserving the quintessential essence of John McClane, a relatable everyman action hero. And there you have it, folks. An alternate ending to Die Hard with a Vengeance that would have painted our alternate blue-collar hero in a completely different light. It certainly makes us appreciate the path that director John McTiernan chose to stick with, keeping John McClane true to his character. It's clear that McClane is no ordinary action hero, and that's precisely why we love him. Thank you for tuning in to our deep dive into this lesser-known aspect of the Die Hard series. Remember to hit the like button if you enjoyed this video, share it with a fellow Die Hard fan, and don't forget to subscribe for more exciting content. That's all in this video, and I'll see you in the next one.